I tell you what, right? Willem Dafoe, he does very good work.
Yeah, he's in a new movie.
Yeah, he's in a new movie that I have written.
Yeah?
Called Secret Sunday.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Let me tell you about the film. Should I tell you about the film?
Please.
It's a film pitch I've got for Willem Dafoe, and I'm going to tell it to you now. Right. Daniel Radcliffe stars, because he ain't doing anything because we've taken his job on Harry Squatter. Right, let's start this off. Secret Sunday. Daniel Radcliffe plays Boomtown Rat.
Boomtown?
Boomtown Rat.
Boomtown Rat, okay.
He is a son to some parents, and he is about to embark on adulthood, probably in high school or some shit.
He's coming of age.
He's coming of age. This is a coming of age tale, this Secret Sunday. His dad, played by Willem Dafoe,
Whoa.
Boomtown Rat Sr., comes in, parks his Bronco, gets out, kicks open the front door, merrily, stamps upstairs, with a glove with knives on it, just scraping that up the side of the wall so that everyone knows he's home. Dad's home. His wife Deborah Messing is there. Dad's home, everyone. Let's be happy. He goes upstairs, kicks open Daniel Radcliffe's bedroom door, and Daniel Radcliffe is there playing Streets of Rage 3. And Willem Dafoe looks down and says, "Hey, my son, Boomtown Rat Jr. You're a man grown now. You're coming of age, and this is your coming of age story. You're in high school or some shit, and I'm gonna tell you about an old rat family tradition that is passed down the male line, like a father-son kind of thing, which is what we're doing now. When every young rat comes of age and becomes a man grown, he gets to learn about Secret Sunday, which only we rat men can enjoy. Are you ready to embark on Secret Sunday?" And then Daniel Radcliffe says, But Governor, it's only Thursday.
Governor? It's very
Governor, it's only Thursday. It's only Thursday. It's only...
Governor, it's only Thursday.
God, that's helpful.
Thank you, young Boomtown. That's what makes it so secret. Secret Sunday takes place on a Thursday! And he's wagging his finger and wagging his tongue in Daniel Radcliffe's face to really hammer home the point that this is fucking serious now.
Wow, what a twist.
Yeah.
Secret Sunday takes place on a Thursday, and here are the things we do. On Secret Sunday, we have to get our assholes checked for worms and hemorrhoids. Because to truly enjoy Secret Sunday, you need a clean bill of health. I do this every Thursday, which, remember, between us, is Sunday. Wink. And then there's a real close-up.
So he's getting like colonoscopies.
Yeah. Every Thursday.
Every
but
week.
Of course, it's secretly Sunday, so I'm winning.
Well, yeah, because I could never get a doctor appointment on a Sunday for any kind of thing, let alone something as routine and non-emergency as a colonoscopy.
Exactly, Boomtown Rat Jr. We rat men have worked out a way to beat the fucking system. We get to see a doctor for frivolous ass checkups every Thursday, knowing that it's actually Sunday. And then they go in and get their assholes checked for worms.
That's the coming of age.
Oh, yeah, don't you worry about it. Now that we've got our assholes checked, we can truly enjoy Sunday.
So they haven't come of age yet?
Well, he's coming of age he's coming of age right now. Don't confuse me.
Sorry.
This is him coming of age. He's a man grown in high school or some shit. Now, after we got our asses checked, Fucking hell, you're making me lose concentration. We go to church. But here's where Secret Sunday comes up trumps for us once more. We don't have to go to boring regular church. There's no service on 3 p.m. of a Wednesday. A Thursday. Thursday. We said Thursday.
Right. Thursday. Coming
Yeah.
of age on Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is go to the only church I recognize. A brothel. I'm gonna bang me some ladies, and you're gonna watch. Show you how it's done. And then we've got like, I want to say 20 to 25 minutes of Willem Dafoe enjoying the talents of various sex workers.
Wow. That's a long sex scene montage.
Yeah.
Who was just talking about Willem Dafoe's penis? Some celebrity. Like, so, they were on like Conan O'Brien or something. Conan was like, so, showing your penis? And they were like, I'm no Willem Dafoe, that's for sure. And the crowd went wild.
Oh yeah, because Willem Dafoe's got a massive schlong.
Legendarily large penis.
He's got a giant lobber. I've seen it.
Yeah, it was on some cable access show. He was dancing around. Like,
Yeah, we might get him to do that in Secret someday.
you might.
I've banged all these ladies to teach you how it's done. Now, to enjoy how large my penis is on this, a most secret of Sunday, I'm gonna wobble it about a bit. And then he can just wobble it about a bit.
Wobble it? Like, move it?
Yeah, wobble it about a bit. Just wobble, 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 wobble while that Mr. Lover Lover song plays. Mr. Lover Lover,
Yeah.
Mr. Boombastic, semi-fantastic, wobbling his schlong about.
Smooth.
And he looks at Daniel Radcliffe and he's like, I truly am Mr. Fantastic.
Like the,
And then Daniel Radcliffe's
Fantastic
like,
Four.
yeah. God bless us, Mr. Fantastic. And that's Daniel Radcliffe, thrilled at how mighty his dad's peacock display is.
You know, those popular music drops are really, really big
they love
right
it.
now in
They
film.
love it.
So, I mean, Mr. Bombastic popping in there, like everybody knows that track.
You know, I'm not saying
don't.
the inclusion of Mr. Bombastic, semi-fantastic. I don't know, guys. I'm not saying that the inclusion of Mr. Bombastic wouldn't have made Suicide Squad a critical success, but it probably would.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I've gone to church and had lots of paid sex. Then I produced my penis in a peacock display to assert dominance of the herd. Now there's only one thing to do.
Well, what is it, governor?
Pretzels! We're going to eat pretzels, but because it's Secret Sunday, we're also going to smoke a blunt.
That's defiant. That's rebellious.
Oh, yeah. So he's at a food court, eating pretzels, smoking a spliff. And there's like soft focus shots of him just to show like how edgy and societally aware this film is. The camera will be like soft focus, elegant pans and zooms just of Willem Dafoe sucking this long spliff in his mouth. Just and there's a big close-up on his mouth as it just widens. And then weed smoke comes out of his mouth and forms the word spliff. And then voices are all like, spliff.
Whoa.
Bow, wow, wow, wow. Spliff. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Spliff. And it would just be this wonderful, dreamlike sequence.
It's not, it sounds a little cliche, like it's really trying to sell a kind of a sort of bygone era of psychedelic specialness to an audience that considers smoking pot not that different than just drinking some coffee. It's legal now. It's just people are doing it. It's usually good for them, or at least okay. So
Here.
yes.
Try a spliff, my son. Boomtown Rat Jr., they're highly illegal, and it's brave and cool that we are doing this. we're smoking the old Mary Jane. Don't tell anyone. He says that directly to the camera. We're smoking the old Mary Jane. I'm roasting this bone like there's no tomorrow. Don't tell anyone. It's very illegal and therefore incredibly cool. Wink. And then there's a close-up of his eyeball when he winks, and you see the eyelid just close, and then some crust forming in the eyes, and then that just all splinters and cracks as his eye opens again. He's got dry super eyes. Here, take the spliff, Daniel. Me Boomtown Jr. And then Boomtown Jr. takes it and takes a puff, and then the music is still going, spliff, pow, wow, 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 while smoky letters spelling out spliff float about, and he smokes it. Whoa! I've smoked a spliff and now my head's rolling around. And his head starts rolling off his body and rolls across the food court floor. Just whoa, whoa, whoa.
So he's alive. His head is he's lost his head, so to speak. It's like a metaphor come to life.
Oh, Boomtown Rat Jr., this is your first spliff, I see. Everyone knows when you take a blunt, you'll trip balls. Wow. You're just tripping balls on a marijuana high, Daniel Radcliffe. Your head'll roll back soon.
She's giving up on
It better. You got a pretzel to eat, and you'll get, and he looks directly at the camera at this, and you'll get the munchies. And then, munchies, pow, wow, wow, wow. The spliff gives you munchies, pow, wow, wow, wow. Like that. So anyway, they're walking home. They've had a lovely day. It's night. You've finally come of age, my boy. You are at last officially a man grown. You've learned of Secret Sunday. But there's only one thing left to do. There's one last rite that we rat men must complete before it's all over.
Whoa.
What is that, Governor? Cool blimey! Cool blimey, chimney sweep, my old brains a dustbin. What is it? Well, come closer. Draw even closer. Look at my eyes. Can you see how bloodshot they are? I'm fucking baked.
Okay.
Oh, was that the last lesson? No. I just wanted to show off how high I was from weed. No. Look. You know what they say. Secret Sunday. Secret skin.
Ugh.
And then he lifts his hands up, like the fingers twitching from the strain of the muscles and the tendons in them, as he digs his fingers into his head, pulls and yanks all the skin off himself.
Whoa.
Pulls all the skin off, and underneath is all this brown fur matted with blood from all the skin, like when they cut a Terminator. It's all brown fur matted with red. Pulls it off, and emerging is a giant man-sized rat.
Boomtown Rat.
And he looks at Daniel Radcliffe and says, "We all rat men enjoy a secret Sunday. Now take off your skin, boy! Take off your skin!" And then Daniel Radcliffe says, "Well, that is what they say. Secret Sunday, secret skin, wahey!" And then he digs his own fingers in and yanks really hard. And there's just a skeleton there going, "Ah! Ah! I've pulled all my skin off! My skin really hurts!" And then Willem Dafoe looks at the camera and says, "He was adopted, and now I get to eat!" And then he gnaws down on the shed flesh of Daniel Radcliffe while the credits roll. Call him Mr. Raider, call him Mr. Bone, call him Insane. That's the credit sequence. While he's still eating, the credits are rolling, and the whole credit sequence is this giant hulking rat scooping up handfuls of Daniel Radcliffe meat.
And the
Secret Sunday.
And the skeleton is just standing there, or is it still screaming?
Oh yeah. It's standing there with all of the skin round the ankles like pants that have fallen around. And that's bad as well. He's looking down saying, "Oh, people are gonna think I've dropped my pants. I'm so embarrassed." Oh! He remembers he got hurt.
Right, because his skin.
Because
it sounds like
it stings. Taking your skin off fucking stings.
Well, from the sounds of it, his brain is still connected to his spinal column, which is still connected to the nerve endings in the skin. So it's the worst of both worlds. Like a skeleton, at least it doesn't feel any pain anymore, but he's still got skin that's getting eaten by a giant rat.
Yep.
A real bummer of an ending. Yeah.
Oh, not a real bummer, because you got Eurobeat.
He could have just eaten him at the start. Like, he didn't have to... He really takes him for a ride for his own enjoyment, I guess, you know? Like, he could have just been like, I guess I'll eat my adopted son today. But instead he's like, I'm going to trick him for a full day. He's going to see my penis. He's going to watch me fuck him. And then I'm going to eat his bones. I'm sorry, his skin. Like, why? That's a really sadistic
Oh, it's tenderizing.
move.
Who among us can scrutinize the hungry plans of a rat man?
I suppose, it is definitely driving home his inhumanity, his rat-like character. Yeah,
And it's not all bad, because if you stick around for the end credits, you actually see before the skeleton falls over after all the skin's been eaten, you see them like tapping on a pager, and they fall back, and then the pager lands on the floor, and the camera zooms in, and then Captain Marvel's logo shines up on it. So there's a bit of hope.
yeah.
But you'll have to find out in the next film.
Sure, next.
Secret Skeleton.
So that's the prequel then, or sequel?
Who knows?
Yeah, leave him guessing.
It'll probably be both.
Sure.
We'll do both.
I mean, it's the logic pad for the secret universe.
Yeah.
No.
We were workshopping Cineratic Universe, but it didn't play as well.
So secret universe. There was going to be
The
the dark,
Secret Verse, yeah.
the dark. What was it? Dark universe.